Hello there viewers, welcome to Learning English is Fine with me, Teacher Fidelis. And today I want to welcome all the Form 4s to watch this episode. We will be looking at an essay question using the play The Samaritan by John Lara. This is a play that involves the Samaritan app, an app that is developed by two students, Alvita and Montano, with the support of their teacher Nicole. And through it, we get to know about the rot in Maracas municipality. Therefore, we shall be looking at a question in this particular play, and we see how we answer the question. Just some information on how to answer an essay question. It is important that you start with an introduction followed by 4 paragraphs in the body and a conclusion. As you write your introduction and your conclusion, ensure that you don't repeat the keywords given in the question. Now, without further ado, I want to share the question at hand, and then we shall look at how to answer it together. Are you ready? I bet you are. So this is the question. When people engage in immoral deeds, they end up suffering. When people engage in immoral deeds, they end up suffering. Using the play Samaritan, using the play The Samaritan by John Lara, discuss this assertion. So that is our question. Now, using the question that I've given, I'll still write it in the description box. Which are the keywords that we have used? When people engage in immoral deeds. What are immoral deeds? You can talk about unethical acts. What do? They end up suffering. They end up in trouble. They end up in tribulations. You can use other synonyms so that for our 2 words, that is misdeeds and suffering, don't repeat those 2. You can use a general introduction, but you can still use a general contextualized introduction where you paraphrase the question and at the same time you use the text at hand. You can even mention one character that you will use in your discussion. For example, we could say in the text, we can use a character such as Mosi, we can use Seymour, Ted, Jaden, Inspector Bembe, among other characters in the text. Therefore, just as we have said, you need to look at the keywords in the question. Misdeeds, we can use unethical acts, so we can say something like when people engage in unethical acts, they end up in pain, they end up in tribulations. Using the play The Samaritan by John Lara, this assertion can be validated. And that's a very simple introduction that will earn you 2 marks.